A member in the community shared that they're concerned because they haven't heard from any headhunters recently. They feel maybe they're not relevant any longer, not desired any longer. They're feeling bad. And really what they're saying is, nobody's noticing me. Nobody really knows about me. I'm frustrated and I want to be known in certain circles. I want to be approached by specific people, which means that I'll be approached with the right sorts of opportunities. So what I'm going to go through today applies to you, whether you want the attention of a headhunter, a future employer, somebody who's managing a conference and you want to be part of the mix. It doesn't matter whose attention you want. You want somebody's attention because that person can influence what happens next for next you. How can you do this? I'm going to suggest that you, again, dive into LinkedIn. LinkedIn, why not? It's there. Piggyback on it. It's permission free and the world is on LinkedIn. So this is what you do. You identify, say, top 10 people in the sector, industry, the thing that you want to be known for, doing more of, that next thing. So, for example, in the case of the person who posted this question, go to the top headhunters who cater to your industry, your expertise. If you are an entrepreneur and you want certain venture capital people, angel investors to know about what you're doing, then you identify them. If you want to be part of a conference covering a specific topic, you go and find out who they are. So the point is, step one is find out whose attention you want. Get more than one person, have at least 10, 20, 50 if you've got the gumption and the time, right? So it is a numbers game. Have a spreadsheet. Go to Google Docs, open a new document and just insert a table and have name, company, why, or something like, or date. Just start organizing yourself around the whose attention you want. Then you go to their activity. You click on activity and you look at, is this person somebody who posts? Is this somebody who their activity is mostly commenting on other people's posts, or is it a mixture of both? If it's somebody who posts content, then have a look and see if there's a rhythm to it. Do they stick to certain days of the week? Do they stick to certain times of the day? It could be morning, noon, end of the day. Those are the three key points that people who are really, who make this a habit and a consistent thing, those are the 3 times that they go for. So you find out if there's a rhythm. If there is, that's where you go back to the table you've just created and you put in noon, whatever that time is that they do it, according to your time zone. And then you start diving into their actual interactions. If it's a post that they post, read posts. You don't have to comment on every single one. The point is that it needs to be intelligent comment, an intelligent something that showcases your brilliance, your take, your opinion, what makes you different, the whole thing around the go-to, yeah? What makes you different and stand out. So go through posts, comment, go through their activity in terms of their interactions with other people's posts. 2 things happen there. Well, at least 2 things, actually 3 things happen. One, again, you are, that link between you and this specific person is a bond that's being created. So you're leaning into that. Plus, you're becoming part of their ecosystem. So the people that they interact with, most likely because, again, it's the same type of industry, thought process, something that you want to be associated with. So you get exposure to that ecosystem. If you look at their breadcrumb, where do they spend their time? Who are they commenting on? I don't mean things like, nice photo, Jane, that kind of thing. No, I mean, again, intelligent, not you, but them. If they're making just like, throwaway comments, that's not where you want to be. You want to be in intelligent, deep, credible interaction. And you can reply to their comment. You can reply to the comment of the person who created the post that the person that you want the attention of commented on. So you're starting to interact, and you do this for a while. You do not ask to connect. You do not ask for anything from them. You're just there. You are present. Do this, I would say, for 3 weeks, maybe. Just be consistent and see if they're interested in what you're saying. What happens is, if they are, they will like something that you posted, that you rather said about their post. They will reply, they will share their thoughts about this. So it becomes a more organic, natural relationship building exercise, as opposed to you diving straight in and saying, hello, this is me, I want to connect. Right, so you want that. And really what you're after is this. You want the attention of the person whose attention you want, right? You want them to associate you with specific things. So again, you go back to the documents, the templates. What is my key message? What am I the go-to person for? What makes me different and stand out? Why is it important people know this about me? What is your tweetable? What is that? And you're sharing, you're being consistent in the type of information and messages that you share. Maybe you're becoming known for a certain phrase or way of putting something. So really lean into it. And utopia is when the person whose attention you want, they reach out to you and they say, I really like the way you, and reply to, shared, analyzed this point. That's fantastic. And you build on that. So what's the purpose of this? The purpose of this is that you want to be top of mind with the right people when the right sort of opportunity comes up that you are the perfect fit for. It could be speaking at an event. It could be getting your next job. It could be being chosen for a fantastic opportunity, being part of some global, fellowship program. It could be you winning a client, a project. So it's about what you want for now you and next you. It's part of your personal brand building, your credibility footprint expanding, being a known expert with the right relevant people. So to our member who is frustrated around not getting that call, interaction from a headhunter, I say this: don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. Think to yourself, it's not that I'm not relevant, it's that I'm not known by the right people right now. Now, if this is not you, it's not a headhunter thing, there is something else in your life that you do want to be leaning into, you want to be known for, you want to be top of mind for with certain people. So start doing this. And I'll tell you something, even if there is nothing that you want to be known for right now, do it anyway, because building these relationships, these bonds that are forged, well, it's about genuine, credible, knowledgeable, depth, opinion, interaction, sharing of information. It is invaluable. You never know when you'll want to dive in with a group of these people and say, I'd really like your input on, because it's something you're working on. When you want to create something and you want them to be involved, it could be anything, it could be a charity thing, it could be an industry, radio station, whatever it is. You're creating your own ecosystem, your own community, and it really is a fantastic thing. You will benefit from it. The key thing, though, is be consistent. So just the same way, at the very beginning, I said you want to look and see, do they have a specific time, day of week that they post? You want to be doing that. So you create your own timetable. When do you post things? Is it a certain day of the week, a certain time of the day? Be really consistent. I would say do it for 6 months, every single day, once a day, at a specific time. Do it and see what happens. And I bet you that when you start with the interactions and you start with the posts, people will bounce off of you as well. One last thing, though, about the posts versus interactions. Your interactions, if I was to say, I had to choose one, I would say interactions are more valuable than your posts to start with, because it's about community building and building up that reputation for yourself, i.e., I've seen that person's name before. I've seen your logo or color, circle or face. So it's building that up. And I find personally that, when you are strategic with who you interact with and when and what it is that you're sharing, the right sort of people click on your profile and check you out. And then when you are posting, they will start, if they've followed you, which is the most, brilliant thing, right? Because it means that they're interested in what you're putting out, what you're sharing. then you will see that your posts have traction. My point being that if you start posting and there is zero traction, don't be disheartened and don't give up, because in fact, you will find that the gold for you is in your interactions with other people. Cool? So the takeaway is start. LinkedIn is fantastic. Just use it. It's permission free, it's free, and your ecosystem lives there. It's about finding the right people. It's about deciding who you're going to engage with and who you're not going to engage with. And it's about having a timetable that you set for yourself. Initially, it's all about the tuning in to the timetable of the person whose attention you want. So it's not about, oh, this doesn't work for me this time of day. It doesn't matter. You are available when they post. Why? Because actually, if you are able to post and reply and respond to something that they've just sent out, they're still online most likely. And so if you put something fantastic that catches their attention, they're there and they will see it and maybe even respond and interact. So you are going to be driven by their agenda to start with. And eventually, when you stick with it and you stick with it and you stick with it, you are consistent, you can have your own timetable, one that works best for you, your commitments, your life. Cool? I hope this helps. Remember, if you have any questions, fill in the forms that you get every week and let me know what they are. And yeah, let's lean into this together. I'll see you next time.